welcome to another edition of Motivating Monday. My name is Robin, and I hope that today's sharing will serve as an encouragement for the rest of this week. Now, today I would like to cover another one of the miracles performed by Jesus, in this instance about how he healed Simon Peter's mother-in-law. The passage is taken from the book of Mark, chapter 1, verses 30 to 31. The context was when Jesus and his disciples had just come out of the synagogue, where Jesus casted out an unclean spirit from a man in the synagogue. After that, they entered in the house of Simon and Andrew with James and John. Let us now read from the passage from the book of Mark, chapter 1, verses 30 to 31. The New King James Version reads, "But Simon's wife's mother lay sick with a fever, and they told him about her at once. So he came and took her by the hand and lifted her up, and immediately the fever left her, and she served them." Parallel accounts can also be read from the book of Matthew, chapter 8, verses 14 to 15, and Luke, chapter 4, verses 38 to 39, which provide similar information. This was a brief yet powerful miracle that revealed both the authority and compassion of Jesus and how we should respond to God's blessings. The text tells us that Simon's mother-in-law lay sick with a fever. And in the first century, a fever was not a minor inconvenience, as we might think today. Without modern medicine, fevers could quickly become life-threatening in those days. And when Jesus entered the home, those present told him about her condition. This demonstrated their faith in Jesus and belief that he could help. Now, Jesus' response was both authoritative yet also tender. The passage says that he came and took her by the hand and lifted her up. So authoritative in a sense that he immediately knew what to do and had the power to instantly heal her. And tender in the sense of just needing to take her hand and lift her up. There was no uncertainty in his movements, nor any complicated rituals or painful manhandling. Jesus' touch alone brought immediate healing, and the completeness of the miracle was evident as Simon's mother-in-law arose and began to serve them. There was no recovery period, no lingering weakness. This account was consistent with the nature of Jesus' miracles throughout the gospel accounts. Immediate, undeniable, and beyond natural explanation. This account also reminds us of Jesus' divine nature. Just a few verses earlier, he had cast out an unclean spirit. Now he showed power over sickness. Both miracles point to his authority over the spiritual and physical realms. Through these signs, people were given reason to believe and obey his teaching. Another important lesson lies in the reaction of Simon's mother-in-law. After being healed, she began to serve. This reflects a key principle for Christians today. When God blesses us, whether spiritually or physically, the proper response is to serve him or use the blessings for his glory. Sometimes we think of service only in very public or dramatic ways, but this woman's service was done in gratitude and within the house of Simon and Andrew. Christians today bring their concerns to God through prayer. While miraculous healing does not occur today, God still cares for his people and invites them to depend on him. This account encourages us to trust in his compassion and providence. Finally, this miracle fits into the larger picture of Jesus' ministry. He moved from the synagogue to the home, showing that his care extended beyond public settings into personal lives. And Christianity today reaches into families, homes, and daily relationships. And Jesus demonstrated that his mission touched every aspect of life. So from this passage in Mark chapter 1, verses 30 to 31, we see the compassion of Jesus, the certainty of his power, and the proper response to grateful service. When we consider how Christ has lifted us from the from sin and saved us from sin, we too should also rise and serve him. May we also follow the example of Simon's mother-in-law, to receive the blessings with gratitude and to respond with willing hearts devoted to serving God and others. I hope you have benefited from delving into this Bible account. Have a great week ahead, and thank you for listening.